Hello, welcome to my channel Lady D. So this will be my video for the week ahead, which I do every week. So I'm coming to you from Singapore with this video. So I'm coming back to Sydney tomorrow night, which is Saturday night, 8:30 my flight is. And then I'm back in Sydney, at Sunday. So this is a very special edition for my weekly video. It will be a quick video just on what's coming up the week ahead because I'm away. I haven't been able to use TikTok, so my other video didn't go well, and I had to do it on a normal phone. Anyway, there was technical issues, but this video I can do. So what's coming up the week ahead with the planets? So we do have two big days coming up this week. We have on the 18th, we do have the Sun will conjunct Uranus. So that's going to be something unexpected will happen on that day. So that could be anything around the world. With Uranus, you don't know what you're going to get. So it is in Taurus. This will be the last conjunction we have Uranus, Sun and Uranus in Taurus. So for most of us in our lives, unless you're a really young child. So it's going to be something that, look, it could affect money. It could affect something in your own life, something unusual. If it's over your natal sun, then for you it would affect you more. And we just don't know what's going to happen. Uranus, you never know what's going to happen with Uranus. It's unpredictable, it's unstable. But yeah, I see it as I don't see it as a bad planet. I see it as a good planet because the unexpected could also be very positive. So, because you don't know what you're going to get. It could be a negative, but it also could be very positive. So we just have to see what happens on that day. Plus on that day, we've also got Mercury, which is also in exact square to Mars. We also have Jupiter, which is going to be in sextile to Chiron. So Jupiter sextile to Chiron, that is something positive. It's issues that are causing us a bit of grief, a bit of pain. It's giving you some relief. That would be involved in healing or some sort of luck with that energy. The Mercury square Mars, that's going to be something about look careful of your anger. Mars rules anger. In this case, it would be more of an anger than a strength because it's a square. Mercury, communication, our mind. You might be having very negative thoughts. It could be all about you because we do have Mercury, it's in Taurus. Again, it could affect financial, some sort of communication issues with money. But also, it's just like breathe and just see what happens and try to keep control of what you're saying, even though you might not be able to. You might just blurt out stuff which you're not meant to blurt out. So just be aware of that. So that's on one day. When I look at the improvising here, got it on my chart, on my phone here. The chart itself for that day. Let me just make sure I'm on the wrong day. Okay, so on the 18th, we actually have quite positives, more positive than outranking negatives on that day. We've got a lot of positives with the Sun. We've got some positive aspects to the Moon. We've got Mercury, unfortunately, will have two squares, one to Pluto and one to Mars. Just really keep a control of your temper that day. And I think that square is probably going to... Oh, good. So it won't be last the whole week with Pluto, which is good. But yeah, just keep in control of your temper that day. Try and watch your words. You might have these really thoughts that may not be as positive. There could be a sense of you sort of stop communication with someone. And it might be a thing where it blows up out of nowhere. So we have that. But I would say more that day, we've got more positive aspects than negative aspects. But those are the main ones that we have. We've got Saturn sextile to Uranus. So unexpected problems, but it's going to be a positive outcome with that. As well, but we've also got Venus tri Mars too, which is helping us with relationships and also helping us with finances too. So we have that. Then we've got on the 20th, we've got the Sun, which is going to be in sextile to Saturn. That's quite positive. Problems coming up. We'll deal with them in a positive manner, or maybe the problems that come up are going to be a positive outlook or a solution behind it. Then on the 22nd, we've got, which is another big day of the week, we've got Venus, which is in tri to Mars, which is good. That's when the exact tri happens, which is good for relationships and also finances, giving you that sort of the strength that you need in relationships, and maybe informing partnerships could even be coming up with that. Also, we've got the Sun sextile to Neptune. So you're seeing through the people's bullcrap. You're seeing through the manipulation. You're not really seeing the rose-colored glasses as such. You're seeing through that. So it's you're able to sort of see through the fogginess of Neptune that is that we got here. Next week, we're getting ready for the big move for Saturn to come into Aries, where it will then sort of get very close and meet up with Uranus. I'll talk about that more next week. So what else have I got coming up? What I've got here for this week, I've got see the world in color, so not so much black and white, everything, and it's like remembering everything and everyone has its purpose. Try to see some good things. Things need to change. Learn to stand still and in your beliefs and power. Time for the collective to change and make peace about the past. Remember, good will always like there'll always be good, or will always come through. I think that's what I'm trying to be with that. So those are what I've got coming down up for this week too. I feel like that there's going to be a lot of the things of thinking about past and seeing where you're going this week. I feel like that where we're going, I do feel like there's something coming. Something will be revealed itself. I don't know whether not be this week, but I have felt a long time, and it's been getting stronger that something big is coming, whether it be war or something else. What's going on, the conflicts in the world is not really worrying me. It hasn't. I don't think what's coming, it hasn't come yet, but I do believe it is coming, and what the world is preparing for it. So I think this is just this week about reflecting and knowing that we all have a place, and everybody has a place, no matter good or bad. And that's something that I think just we need to remember for the week that is coming up. So let's look at the cards. What cards I'm going to use? I'm going to use my angel cards and see what we got coming up for this week ahead. Let's have a look. All right, so what I've got coming up here, look, there's a sense of being like, try and be creative. So problems that are coming up, and we've got the energy coming up here with this planets to Saturn. It's about being creative and how you're dealing with situations and dealing with problems. There is a sense here of release. There's also a sense of having support and being guided through, whether it's your guides, it's someone else, but there is a sense here of guidance and support. So we are being supported this week. I also feel like it's a sense for this week to learn, but it's learning not so much like an education book. It's a learning of life and why things happen and the things that happen like behind it. We've also just thinking you need to trust and believe this week in what's coming up, in what obstacles that you're going to be faced. I do feel like there's going to be a sense of being tested or being tried, or people testing your patience is going to come up. And I feel like it's about adjusting, reassessing as well coming up this week. Again, like I said, like patience, communication. There could be a lot of emotional stuff that's also coming up this week too. I'm going to say let spirit, let your guides just guide you. Again, the sense of patience. There could be someone walking away. There's going to be a lot of networking. So I feel like things are going to come up out of nowhere. Certain expectations here. There could be a sense of a networking where it may be failure. This could be to do with something about money. There's been like a lot of things I've been sensing money this last while. Every time I sense that something around the world happens with money, whether it be people can't get out their money, or there's a bit of power urges. So I just feel like just again keep track of money. What else? I've got two cards. Sense of just belief. I think this is just being guided, and more the trust, but also more learning that's going to be coming up for this week. as well. I keep on hearing patience, so I just feel like patience is a big thing for this week too, in what's coming up as well. Okay, let me just do a channel and then I'll finish up this video. As I said, it is going to be a quick video that I'm just doing for my weekly video that I do. So we'll be back on Sunday morning. Okay, so let me just see if I can do a quick channel. This week is going to be a very profitable week ahead. For you'll find there are a lot of problems that are going to come up without your intuition. You will not be able to get through them. Be careful, be still, listen to your inner voice, listen to what is going in your head. For the problems that are going to be arising are easy solutions, but you need to stay true to yourself, stay true to your word, and stay true to what your beliefs are. Be true to what is happening around you. Know that things will always come through the right way. You need to trust, you need to feel secure, and you need to feel safe this week. For there are things going along around the world, no need to fear. Everything has its time and has its place. Okay. So, I don't think where I am affairs. I'm available for readings. If you want to contact me, I can fit you in for a reading from next week. So I do have bookings already for next week as well. My next fair, I think it's going to be in Sydney in June, I believe, which is at the Afterlife Convention. You have to pay to get into that fair. I haven't been advertising it as big, only due to the high, I believe it's a high rate entry in, which I didn't know was going to be when I joined up for this fair. It's like $93. I think there was a special on, but I just think that it's a bit too high, but I've committed to it. I'm going to be there in Sydney at the Entertainment Quarter. Then a week after that, I will be in Brisbane. So I will be in Brisbane at the Brisbane Showground. There's going to be a fair there for 3 days, which is exciting. And I don't think I've got, after July, I think at the moment I don't have much on until maybe the MBS in October. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So I think that is it for me. We still got about a couple of cabins left for that cruise. If you wanted to go on that cruise, I think about 2 cabins left we have for that cruise. There will be other big announcements coming soon for that coming up. And I think that's about it. So thank you for your likes, shares and your comments, and I will see you for my next video when I'm back in Sydney. So bye for now. And I also will be going back to do my lives weekly as well. So my live, I'll go back to the next, to keep on doing Thursday nights. So that will be this Thursday. I'll be also doing my live as well. Okay, so bye for now.